we become level. And then this is what those who came before us, the Sahaba, did. And today, we are talking about them in history. They were able to stand against all the forces against them. They were able to open a lot of things. And then they also what? Make firm the history. They built a lot of what? They built a lot of nations. Even the countries that today are calling themselves different countries were the countries which were Muslim countries. Countries like Spain, countries like what we call Soviet, all these countries were the countries of Islam. But why have we retrogressed? Because of disunity and hatred. Hatred. Brothers, we should join our Islam and make yourself so clean and come out, as the Holy Prophet Muhammad said. The similitude, if you want to know who are believers, mathalul mu'min, the similitude of a believer in their what? Sympathy and their apathy and their feelings is just like one body. If a single limb, because the body is formed of limbs, if a single limb complains, the other limb responds. Are we like that? Do we even know that there are some people who are praying with us together in this mosque? My friends are serving in the hospital and we don't know, we don't even care. You are with your neighbor in your house who is a Muslim. You don't even know whether he's there or not dead. This is what the Holy Prophet Muhammad said. He said, with these norms and the customs, the Ummah changed the whole world. In strength, in boldness, in heroism, in charity, and in good conduct. And they became in one country, as one body, one language, one believers. Let us reflect, my brothers, before we come to the end of this khutbah, what the Holy Prophet Muhammad told us. He is inciting us. He is calling us. He wants us to enjoy. And he said that, listen, unity, to come in unity. Unity is a mercy. And division is what? It's punishment. Al-jama'atu rahma. Wal-furqa mada adab. This language, go back and think. Sit down tomorrow after Juma, or when you get back to your bed, sit down and think, Al-jama'atu rahma. Furqa adab. Then you yourself, you'll be taking instance and you see. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said, Yadullahi ma'al jama'ah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will respond when we are together. When we are in unity and we pray, Allah will accept our prayers. Who is in this mosque now that does not need something from Allah? Who? Tell me. Who is in this mosque now that he doesn't need anything from Allah? All of us need. Then let us come together and love each other. So that when we call Allah, Allah will respond. So we are going to make our hearts so clean together, clap together, bound together, and then we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahi, you will see miracle. You will see karama. So that when all of us come together and pray to Allah, Allah will feel shy not to respond to us. But our hearts are not together. So brother, let us come together. Yadullahi ma'al jama'ah. You must know that Allah's hand is with us, with those who are in group, in unity. You must know that a wild animal will never prey on an animal in a group unless when he goes out of the flock or he goes out of the ranch. You see that the animal is following him. You have been seen on the television. If you like, you go to the National Museum or whatever, and then they will cast you some of this in a watch and see some of these wild animals. How did they pray? They don't go into group. He will be going around and see which of the animals will live among the groups, then you attack him. So if you also live among us, you will be attacked. Photocopy of Satan is waiting for you outside to attack you. But when you are Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us, "La takhtalifu." When you are together as Muslims, don't dispute. Don't dispute. Don't quarrel. Don't let Satan enter in from you, in your heart. Don't let money, and fail. What is fail? I want to know. I'm the imam. I'm the chief executive. I am the secretary. I am this. Divide us. This is what is killing Muslims today. Nini imam. Nini ladam. Nini secretary. Nini treasurer. Nini kaza. Chakeni. Kaisa wala Allah. Treasurer because of Allah. Imam because of Allah. Ladam because of Allah. Mamu because of Allah. Imam because of Allah. You find your way going. But if you are doing it because of me, I'm a human being. I will say nonsense Allah. Ni kana yi saboda ni ina faɗi wani magana ta ba zuciya da shi dai ka bar sallah. Inda za ka yi sallah saboda ni ne, if you are praying because of me, cikin magana nan ga na yi batun banza. Ni mutum ne ba malaika ba. I'm not an angel, I'm a human being. I can say something that will hurt you. So if you are doing this because of Allah, you will never feel it. If you are listening to God because of Allah, you will never feel any negative thing that I will do. If you are feeling it because of me, you will feel it and it will go and you get no reward. We must know that unity is the secret of all enjoyment in this life. Unity is the secret of all development in this life. Unity is the secret of everything. So let us come together and love each other and live in this life so in pleasure and meet our Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in pleasure. Finally, the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us on the day of judgment, Yawm al-Qiyamah, my brothers, listen carefully. Look at us in this mosque under the fan and AC. Look at